We've got a big video today, guys. Today we're going to be going over several things in the world of Sparking Zero, as well as touching on the latest in Daima, a variety video today. So first off, I wanted to start with this C-React's gameplay where he showed off Super Saiyan Blue Evolution or Evolved Vegeta, which I'm still not sure if that's exactly what it is because it doesn't really make sense. So first off, it looks to be an attack or a skill that you use called Limits I Break Them. And you're just going to press that, and then boom, it kind of works like Kaioken, where he's more sparkly. He's got the deeper, darker blue aura, the darker blue hair, and you know, he's got the aura like around him at all times. But what I think is interesting about this is that whenever you take a second look at him close up, like right there, he doesn't have any pupils, like the black pupils that's normally on the form of Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. You can't see that there. And not only that, guys, but he's not as buff as he should be. If you take a look at the official cover art, which is beautifully rendered by Shintani, every character looks on model to what they appear in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. And as you can see here, Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta is sparkly. He's got the blue aura around him, but he's also got the black pupils and he's as buff as he should be. So I don't know if that's exactly what they're going for here. Again, it looks amazing, and if this is supposed to be his Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, I guess that's okay. People are saying because it's on par with the Kaioken in terms of power, then it makes sense for them to use their Super Saiyan Blue Evolution as a Kaioken type ability in Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta's kit. I'm not sure if that's exactly what they're going for here. Maybe it'll be a different form beyond this, and they just haven't added it to the game yet. Again, there's another look. No pupils. So I would be cautious about this. I'm not entirely sure if this is actually going to end up being the form, but if it is, it's something at least. Okay, so this next part is a bit of a misnomer, like a mistake or something. So basically what was going on was there's this Riverside panel, and they had the Dragon Ball cast here, you know, several voice actors, Christopher Sabat, Kyle Bear, Sean Schimmel, and Sean was talking about voicing in Dragon Ball and how it's changed over the years. Now pay close attention to what he says.
I made a conscious choice, I think, for Kai, where I really wanted to settle into something that I felt really worked well for what I wanted to do with the character, but still preserve what I'd been doing. And so once I settle on it was a little bit too high for me because I'm a baritone, and so I wanted to keep it in that quasi-tenor space. And so by the time I settled on Kai, that's kind of where I've kept it. But the tricky part, and I got to give Damon Mills some credit here because he's been directing me on this last game we've been working on, and keeping track of, you know, I didn't realize that subtly changing the voice for every single form was going to bite me in the ass later, and so keeping track of all that for like Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan 3, God Mode Red Hair, God Mode, and it's all real subtle, different things, you know, and so Damon has just been on top of just keeping all my references, everything in line.
So first of all, credit to Damon. He's doing an amazing job apparently, and credit to Jimmy as a Geek for having this on his YouTube channel. But if you paid close attention there, he specifically mentioned Super Saiyan 4.
Like Super Saiyan 4,
Super Saiyan 4, and we know Sean Schimmel is deep in Dragon Ball. There's possibly no way this was an accident and he was just accidentally mentioning Super Saiyan 4.
God Mode Red.
I don't think it was an accident. I think he probably didn't know that the form hasn't been officially revealed yet to the public, and he probably just let it slip. And nobody's talking about this because, you know, show some love to Jimmy as a Geek. It's only got 415 views, but this is a big story. This should be way bigger than it is. It's basically confirmed, quasi-confirmed. We don't want to say it's officially confirmed yet because Sean Schimmel is, of course, an actor. He could have just been misspeaking, and this could be a mistake, or he could have been purposefully speaking, and I think he probably did because he specifically mentioned other forms other than Super Saiyan 4.
In the ass later.
Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan God. Go ahead, listen one more time.
Like Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan 3, God Mode Red Hair, God Mode, and it's all...
So he was about to say God Mode Blue Hair. So he knows what he's talking about. He knows all the Super Saiyan forms and everything like that. He's been with the series for years and years. So he's probably just accidentally confirmed Super Saiyan 4. Again, take it with a grain of salt. It could have been an accident. And if Super Saiyan 4 isn't in the game, don't go send Sean hate or anything and say, oh, you said Super Saiyan 4 was in the game and it wasn't, because he probably wasn't even supposed to be saying this. But the fact that he has said it in public, and I figured, hey, that's free game to basically spread it and let people know that this, according to him, again, could be a mistake. We'll have to wait and see. And finally, our Dragon Ball Daima update is coming straight from Super Chronicles, so of course credits Fuji TV. Again, I tried going to this website, but everything is in Japanese, and they have it laid out a little weird, and it can take a moment to load, but like, I don't understand what I'm looking at here. I don't know where I would find this information myself firsthand. So I'm just going to basically go off Super Chronicles translation. He says, at the Odaiba Adventure King, visitors can experience a photo spot of Goku minigames featuring Dragon Balls and Power Pole, and merchandise exhibits, all of which will make the start of the broadcast even more enjoyable in the fall. Again, I've said this before, they are not delaying Dragon Ball Daima. It's still scheduled to be in the fall. And I Googled it, you know, just straight up I Googled, what is it? It's a real-life event that maximizes the use of the area around the Fuji Television headquarters. It's basically like a Comic-Con type event, so it's nothing like too crazy. I don't think we're going to get any trailers or anything like that. I think the most substantial thing we're going to get is going to be merchandise, and we could get some merchandise leaks from this. And as part of this, we had some new Goku artwork revealed. And here's a look at the new artwork. This is the old artwork, and then boom, here's the new artwork. They look very similar. It's very subtle, but the lines on this new Goku are a little thinner, and the shading is a bit better. Of course, this was just the original concept art. This is probably more on model with how he looks in the actual anime. So overall, I'm very excited for Daima. The Sparking Zero news is crazy. I'm surprised I haven't seen more people talking about it. So hopefully with this video out, people now have a better idea. Again, take Sean at his word if you want to. He could have been misspeaking as far as Super Saiyan Blue Evolution goes. Again, it could just be a skill that you use. Again, I don't know if it is because he doesn't have the black pupils and he's not buff. But it was a beta version, so they could be changing it later on in the game. For now, though, it looks like, according to various sources, July is whenever Dragon Ball Daima is going to get a lot more advertising. So stay tuned for all the updates that we should be getting in July. Anyways, guys, that will be it for this video. If you enjoyed, leave a like and comment down below. And subscribe if you want to stay up to date with all things Dragon Ball news and commentary. And I will see you in the next one. Peace off.